Skyzone.Society.
Yo, what's going on to all my sports peeps out there? It's your favorite sports podcast. But if you don't know the name, let me put you on game. It's the Zone Sports Podcast. You know what I mean? On behalf of your host, your boy Big V, here with my guy, you know what I'm saying, who's the other half of my host of the show. What's going on, my guy?
What's up, Big Vito? It's your boy C-O-O-L. Always wondering what the hell your boy Corey, never telling the same old story. Yo, it's your boy Cool C, never dating the floozy. For those out there in YouTube land, sign out for y'all back. Corey is in the building. What's up, Big V?
Man, bro. I'm great, bro. I'm great. This March Madness got me going crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, before we get in all that dough, I gotta let the people know we sponsored by Corey. We sponsored by my brand, Skyzone.Society. Make sure you shopping at Skyzone.Society.bigcartel.com. We got candles. It's getting hot. Of course, we got the tees and the shorts over there for you. Go shop right now. Corey, we got to get into some March Madness talk, of course. But before we do all that, man, Corey,
let
the people know what time it is, man.
Yo, man, it's time for the what the hell segment, man, because we got to go and get this out the way because it's just getting crazy, man. First of all, it's the brainchild of my boy Big Vito, executed by me, co-sponsored by my baby girl hanging out downstairs. We just knocked down a big old bottle like I knocked down some beer, but we ain't gonna talk about that right now. You know what I'm saying? It is brought to you by me, Solo, and Big V, man. I'm just gonna hop into it, man.
Okay.
This what the hell is gonna be spotlighted by a gentleman by the name of William Stephen Belichick. William Stephen Belichick. Y'all may have heard of him a time of 10,000, known as Bill Belichick. But for the sake of this segment, I'm just going to call him Billy. I'm going to call him Billy, man.
Billy, okay.
So, can you know, Big V? You know, they have these press conferences and stuff like that after the season and before the draft. And everybody just, you know, this is the one time of the year, man, prior to September where it's just like, no matter who you root for the most part, you're pretty much optimistic about your team. You know, you're going into the draft, and of course, the draft saves everybody, right? Like you're just looking so happy.
Yeah.
And you know, Billy was responding to a gentleman from the Globe where they had a Q&A session. Big V.
Okay.
And you know, I'm sorry, I apologize. Billy was asked what he would say to his fans to give them reasons to be optimistic ahead.
Okay.
What's coming up? What's going on, Billy?
That's a good question.
And why should we be optimistic?
Right.
And Billy responds with the smirkish ass attitude that he always does. The last 25 years. And drops the mic.
Hold on.
I'm sorry. First of all, let me be clear. I didn't do the impersonation of Billy right. So, Mr. Billy, why should we be optimistic? You know, going into this season. No, not 25 years. I'm sorry, Big Vito. Every time this Billy guy has a conference, I feel like I need to turn on closed captioning on my TV to even realize what the hell he just said, number one.
Yeah.
I mean, I had to kind of pause it, rewind it, pause it again. And he said the last 25 years. Big V, I would like to tell you, you are a hip-hop artist. I would like to tell you a list of record labels that was dope around 25 to 30 years ago. Death Row Records, one of my personal favorites. Snoop, Pac, Dre, you know the crew. Let me tell you who else was popular 25 years ago. Bad Boy Records. Biggie, Craig Mack, Total, Faith, 112. Y'all know the list. I'll give you some more. You could go with, hell, the damn Juice Crew. You want to go back that far.
Look, Suave House.
Still independent. We could go back to the Suave House, Big V. We could go to Rough Ride. We could go to any of those, man. And here's what I love about those said record labels, man. It's all about how all you can do is own the moment, Big V. all you could do is own the time from when you was hot to when you was out now. You know, you can't stay hot forever, and that's not a knock. That's just the way it is.
Yep.
And could you imagine if one of my personal heroes, known as Suge Knight, aka Mr. Hang 'em from the balcony, aka I'ma beat up Easy E to get Dre out of that contract, Mr. Get It Done, Sugar Ray Knight, my guy. You know, someone rolls up on Mr. Suge Knight and say, hey, man, what do we have to be optimistic for Death Row Records? Snoop owning the label notwithstanding, this is in my hypothetical argument here. What do we have to look forward to from Death Row Records? And he just gives you a smirk and say, the last 25, 30 years, bro. Now, so here's where this is a problem, Big V. Because, see, as you know, Death Row Records, hot as they were, they came out just as quick as they came in. Snoop is in his murder case deal.
Yep.
Dre's gone. Pac done. You know what I'm saying? Suge Knight's in jail. So, yeah. You have the second wave of Death Row artists like Crooked Eye, you know, Petey Pablo stopped in for a hot minute, Dog Pound and Corrupt came back for a hot minute, but it won't quite the way it was when it first came out, right? You know, one of my other favorite groups, the Wu-Tang Clan. There is no arguing that, to me, in my personal opinion, I ain't gonna slide off too much here. Their first wave of Wu-Tang albums, you could argue every single one that came out was a classic. Every single one that came out was a classic, right? But then they had their second wave of albums. And let me be crystal clear to all my Wu-Tang heads out here. A lot of the second albums were still dope. Okay,
thanks.
I'm one of the few people who likes Raekwon Immobilarity album.
Stop playing with me. Of course, that's a classic. Stop it.
But we are not going to compare that to Cuban Links. Is all I'm saying.
At all.
Judgment Day with Method Man's second album ain't nowhere closer to Cal. But Wu-Tang is here for the kids. And Wu-Tang is still here. You better not dare say that. But all I'm saying is the first wave, the second wave kind of come off a little bit. Billy, let's get back to the task at hand. Your first wave was Tom Brady, Teddy Bruschi, Richard Seymour. I could go on and on and on, baby. They ain't there no more. What the hell is you talking about? Oh, the last 25 years. Because here's the deal. According to Teddy Bruschi on First Take earlier this week, Billy was the main one saying, don't rest on your laurels. Don't just hang out on what's the past is done. But then you're going to sit up here and fix your face and say the last 25 years. But we ain't done, Big V. But then Mr. Billy decide to clarify his comments that was said the other day.
What do you say, man?
Mr. Billy Belichick says, the Pats are not resting on past laurels, end quote. Well, that ain't what you said the other day. Now, I mean, look, man, if I'm a salesman, if I'm in real estate and I sell $1 million house 1 year, $1 million house 1 year, but then the next 5 to 10 years, I'm probably able to put people in the $30,000, $40,000 single wide trailer. That's all I'm able to do. Hey, but 25 years ago, Big V, I sold that $1 million house. My boss gonna look at me and he's gonna hit me with the Janet Jackson. What have you done for me lately? And lately, you've been stinking up the joint and you have been a tremendously regular coach, just like everybody else in the NFL. Billy Belichick, what the hell, you low down dirty son of a... I can't stand that guy.
And open your mouth when you do a press conference, nigga. You know what I mean?
Hey, can we get a loudspeaker on you or something? You talk like you got a damn muzzle on, Big V.
Yeah, and pause me, by the way, when I said that. Pause me, pardon me. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, open your mouth when you're doing the press conference, man. Yeah, you're right. I hate any presser with Billy in it. Mess me with it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear a sound bite from it. I don't want no parts of a presser with Billy Belichick. I don't. Hey. And stop the cap too. Just stop the cap. You know what I'm saying? Stop the cap, bro. You know what I mean?
Teddy Bruschi said if he would able to see Bill Belichick, he would call him out immediately. He said they used to get grinded into dog meat over the past laurels.
I saw that bullshit about we can't wear our championship rings in the building because he was Scarface. Billy, listen, man. Let me tell you how my son says it now, because my daughter came home and they've been on this YouTube short kick or whatever, and they've been like they found out what cat means. You know what I mean? So, but my son thought the person was saying cow. So he was running around saying, stop the cow. Not stop the cow, but stop the cow. So that's what I'm going to adapt on the show. Billy, stop the cow. Because here's the thing. We can't rely on the last 25 years. Stop the cow. Because that's what you out here cowing. You ain't capping. You're cowing. You out here cowing. In like my son would say, you out here cowing. Because no, we can't rely on the past 25 years. Because guess what?
That's right.
You're not there no more. You got this quarterback who nowadays deemed this name. I don't even know how he's earned this fucking nickname. This mac and cheese nickname. Like you ain't done nothing. Nicknames are earned. Denny Dimes has earned his nickname. He's also earned a contract. You know what I mean? Mac and cheese, Mac Jones. You don't even deserve a nickname because you haven't earned anything. I don't even know who placed that on you. I heard it was Cam Newton.
I think Cam Newton did, yeah.
Cam, stop the cow too. Please stop. You know what I mean? Listen, no. We can't run out in the past 25 years because you don't have those weapons no more.
That's exactly right.
Your record this year stunk. You know what I mean? The Patriots stink. They're going to probably stink again this year. And I heard y'all probably relied on the draft for another quarterback. Oh, my God. Oh,
come on, man.
And how long you think it's going to take him to develop? It's going to be a while. Stop the cow. Just stop the cow. No, we can't rely on the Patriots for the future reference. No.
That's right.
No, stop it. No. Just stop, man. You drive me mad like March Madness. Let's jump right into it.
Let's do it.
You know what I mean? No need to spend no more time on Billy. You know what I mean? Because he's one of the worst interviewers ever in any sport. In any sport. In any genre. Matter of fact, any genre of anything. He has to be one of the top worst interviewers. You know what I mean? And I don't know if he does it on purpose, but I don't care. He drives me mad. But he hasn't driven me as mad as this March Madness tournament, Corey. And look, I want to be clear. We're not just speaking on the men's side of things.
Say that.
The women's tournament, the women's March Madness has drove me bonkers, Corey. Corey, we're going to start with the women's, you know what I mean? And by the way, we're shooting this on March 30th. It is Women's Month. We have to start with the women.
There you go.
It is still Women's Month, you know what I mean? Listen, man. We're down to 4 teams, Corey.
Yeah.
We are down to 4 teams, man. We got LSU going against, what they got, Virginia Tech?
Yeah, let's see. LSU going against Virginia Tech, South Carolina going against
Iowa. Corey, let me tell you, man. You know, man, I texted you the other night, man, and I told you. Yeah. I want South Carolina to lose. I do. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be real.
Carolina.
I'm gonna be real with y'all, yo. I'm picking LSU.
Woo!
I'm picking LSU. And here's why, right? I gotta give a shout out to Flau'jae, man. I gotta give a shout out to the women's freshman of the year. I gotta put some respect on that, matter of fact. You know what I mean? That don't come easy. You know what I mean? I want to give a shout out to her, right? Because here's why, yo. Corey, I don't know if you know, but she's also a hip-hop artist.
Okay.
Flau'jae is also a hip-hop artist. I discovered her some years ago. She was on Jermaine Dupri's show called The Rap Game.
Rap Game. My wife used to watch that. She was up there with Lotto, right?
Yeah, she come from that call for with D Trinata, Lotto, all that. You know what I mean? Shout out to all them too. You know what I mean? But I always liked Flau'jae because she wasn't the typical maybe what you would call the female, what you would see out of a female artist, a pop female artist of today. I don't want to say all female artists because all female artists don't dress provocative. They all don't do what a lot of the pop hip hop female artists would do. Because we still got to put some respect on artists like Rhapsody, you know Absolutely. What I mean? Underground legends like Jean Grey, you know what I mean? even taking it back to the Bahamadia days, you know the cloth we
Yeah.
cut from,
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? And of course we gotta put some Dirty Harriet, you know what I mean? We you know, Rod Dicker, you know what I mean? We know.
Yeah.
So Flau'jae kind of reminds me of that cloth, yo.
Okay. Check her out.
She's real dope rapper. And what I love about it in this day and time, Corey, that she can do both. She can rap and play ball. She actually got a song where she says that. She said, it's like somebody's asking her questions, like, you gonna ball or be an athlete? She said, you gonna ball or be an athlete? If I'm doing both, why you asking me? You know what I mean? I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I love that's what I love about the NIL deal that the colleges have now with the players, bro. She has I think she has a management deal or a record deal through Rock Nation. You know what I mean? So she's like, I think she just did a shoe deal with Puma. She's doing all kind of deals, man. And what I really love about her, bro, she took some of NIL money and she went and fed the community where she's at.
Wow.
She went and did she got a deal with like a local chicken spot around the way in Louisiana or wherever you know LSU was whatever city LSU was in. I think it's a local chicken spot around the way she got a deal with. She went and fed them, you know what I mean, fed the community on her own dime. You know what I mean? And I thought that was big of somebody her age. She's just a freshman doing stuff like that, Corey.
That's insane.
I gotta root for being that I'm an artist. I gotta root for LSU solely because of that. You know what I mean? And she's still dropping videos. She's still going to practice, still doing her NIL work that she got to do, fulfilling her contracts, her business contracts, and things of that nature. That's a lot for a young teenage girl, not even just girl, but person.
To
take on in this climate. You know what I mean? So I gotta root for them. Also gotta give a shout out to Angel Reese. Angel Reese on the LSU team. Balling.
That girl balling. Yes, sir.
Balling, bro. Like she balling. I think she averaged a double this whole year. You know what I mean?
And real quick, she had I think she rolled her ankle in one of those games. That chick only stayed out for like 2 or 3 minutes and came back in and just went crazy.
Die hard, man.
That girl's the truth.
She's the truth, man. But you know, we got women, those young women that are the truth on each side of every team, bro. Like, bro, listen. Virginia Tech, bro. Bro, like we gotta give a shout out to the ACC, man. You know what I mean? Like, Virginia Tech, the women, they are doing their thing, bro. It is going to be a dogfight with them and LSU. I don't expect it to be nothing less than a dogfight within those girls, bro. And on the flip side of that, we got, like you said, South Carolina and Iowa. This is what the world has been waiting for, Corey. They have been waiting for these two teams the entire year.
Cannot wait.
Bro, all the what ifs out the window come tomorrow night, Corey, on Friday. And I'm gonna be locked in, Corey, because listen, man. That Caitlin girl in Iowa,
Caitlin Clark,
nasty. She had 40 points the other night. Nasty. She's something else, bro. And let me tell you, she got the green light to pull up from the logo.
And she should.
Green light from the pull up from the logo.
She should.
Bro, did you see Sue Bird courtside the other night?
Yes. That's how you know. I'm going to tell you how Pusha T told me. When you know, you know.
When you know, bro. When you know. They said Sue Bird actually surprised the girls came to the practice and, you know, made a surprise visit. I thought that was dope, man. You know, Sue Bird is a legend. You know what I mean? Yes. So I can imagine how much that elated them. But Corey, we got to talk about Aaliyah Boston on South Carolina, bro. Aaliyah Boston. We cannot talk about March Madness without Aaliyah Boston, bro. Yeah. Like, yo, bro, shorty hooping. She hooping.
No.
I'm going to be honest. I don't think it's an answer for her. She can shoot the mid-range. Yeah. She can drive, bro. She posting you up. Hey, and let's be honest. We saw what happened the first time LSU did win against South Carolina. They lost.
Yeah.
They lost convincingly. Like, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and make my predictions right now. While we on the women's, man, I have to go in the Iowa South Carolina game, bro. I'm gonna go Iowa. I'm gonna go Iowa.
Wow.
I'm gonna go Iowa by 5. I'm gonna go
Okay.
Iowa by 5, bro. I'm gonna go.
Ooh.
I'm gonna tell you, bro. The way those girls play on the Iowa team, they can spread you out. They can go down low. I forgot the young lady name that plays down low. Damn, I can't remember her name, but they can spread you out. They play good defense too.
Yeah.
I don't know if South Carolina has an answer for Caitlin. I don't know if they have, because let me tell you, they got a bunch of shooters on Iowa.
Yeah.
But Corey, matter of fact, I can't lie. You know what, Corey? I gotta renege my pick, man. I gotta go South Carolina.
Okay,
Those girls are too deep. I'm gonna tell you, Corey. Like they pull out the starting 5 and immediately put in a whole other 5 that can hang out. That can hang with any starting 5 in the country.
Yeah.
I gotta go South Carolina, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna
Yeah.
still go LSU over Virginia Tech though. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
What has been your thoughts on this women's March Madness, man?
Overall, I thought it's been phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously I wanted our Lady Tar Heels to do work.
Yeah.
Deja Kelly can only do but so much. She got injured, came back and gave it all she got, man. So, I was always root for the Lady Tar Heels, man. I was extremely shocked when Stanford lost to Ole Miss.
Yeah.
That was because I was thinking it was going to be Stanford going up again, coming out of the Seattle 4 bracket, but Iowa and Miss Caitlin Clark had different players.
I'm telling you, boy, she nasty.
I think overall, I'm with you. I think LSU is extremely impressive. I just think that going to the South Carolina and Iowa matchup, man, I just think Caitlin Clark, to me, is the best player in the women's college basketball. But I think South Carolina has the better team. Yeah. And I think a lot of pressure is going to be placed upon Caitlin Clark because Dawn Staley knows what she's doing. The other coaches do too, like Kim Mulkey from LSU.
Absolutely, yeah.
You ain't here by accident. So I want to be clear with that. But I just think South Carolina is too deep. I got South Carolina winning the whole thing. Okay. But I tell you what, though, and I know in some of these Big V, sometimes with the women, you do tend to have a little bit more lopsidedness, man. I'm going to have a prediction for both games in the Final Four. They're going to be nailed by this Big V. I don't see nobody running away with anything, and I'm going to even spread that to the championship. Ain't nobody running away with nothing. Ain't nobody beat nobody by more than 10 points.
I agree.
Not happening. It may even be by 5. I don't want to jump out there and go that far, but it ain't going to be no 50 to 80. It ain't going to. No. That's not going to happen.
No.
These ladies are too good.
They're too good. They're too good, bro.
Too good.
We got the men's, though, popping off on Saturday, Corey. The men's is going to be even more insane, Corey. You know what I mean? Like, bro, we got UConn and Miami.
What?
Corey,
how did that happen?
On this podcast, many podcasts ago, we've always said 2 teams that are dangerous tournament-wise that come out of ACC have always been Miami and Florida State. Always said that. We've always said that.
Yes.
And here they are, Corey. Like, Corey, let me just put some light on this, shed some light on some things real quick. North Carolina came in number 1.
Number 1, Big V.
In the preseason favorites.
Yes, sir.
They sat up there and turned down the NIT invitation.
That's right.
And here it is, Miami in the Final Four. Corey, nobody saw this coming. No analyst. I don't care who you are. You didn't pair Miami at the beginning of the preseason.
No way.
Let alone winning the ACC. You feel me? You didn't even pick them to win the ACC. Okay, cool. So I know you didn't pick them to even be in the Final Four.
Yeah.
Corey, this is insane. Corey, I thought we would have somebody like Gonzaga.
The
usual suspects.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe UCLA. It's always somebody sneaky. It's always somebody Creighton. Somebody like
that's
that,
right.
But Corey, we got UConn and Miami. We know UConn has a more history of being there. With the Kemba Walkers of the world and things like that. But Miami? Drake.
Drake.
Miami, no. That's who Miami is in this tournament.
Yeah.
They're the Drake of the tournament, bro. They're the Drake of the Final Four.
Yeah.
Like, this is insane, Corey. Like, and I gotta tell you, I think Vegas is counting Miami out. I haven't checked the odds yet.
I can check it real quick while you're
But
talking.
if I'm a gambling man, if I'm a betting man, I have to say most people are gonna go UConn. Corey, I'm going Miami. I'm going Miami. I'm repping ACC till we die, Corey. You know what I mean? I want to see something different. I'm going to go for the underdog, Corey. I'm going Miami. Even though UConn may have the better team. But I don't know that no more because let me tell you, that defense of Miami,
stifling.
Corey.
Stifling.
Boys, they ready to scrap. And I think they're going to come in hungry. I think they're coming in hungry. Yeah. And I'm going to tell you, I got to win them by, I got them by 6. I got them by 6 over UConn.
It's funny you say 6. Vegas got them by 5.5.
They got Miami by 5.
I'm sorry, they got UConn by 5.5.
They don't surprise me. It don't surprise me. It don't surprise me. But Corey, on the flip side of that, though, Corey.
Come on, man.
Corey.
What?
We got San Diego State University and Florida Atlantic. What turn?
This Corey, is beautiful.
This is absolutely beautiful, Corey. No number ones. You know what I'm saying? Right. No number ones. Very underrated. Talk about underrated. Florida Atlantic. Nobody had Florida Atlantic winning anything in their bracket. Please stop it. You didn't.
No.
You did not.
No.
Everybody bracket has to be busted around the world at this point. It has to be. We got Florida, Atlanta, and San Diego State. Now, mind you, we've had times where, San Diego State has made, some impact in the tournament before.
Yeah.
But, bro, we got Florida Atlantic and San Diego State in the Final Four. Corey, this is amazing, Corey.
It is.
I got to be honest, man. I got this game going to overtime. This is going to be...
It wouldn't surprise me at all.
I think out of the 2 games that are coming up, I think this may be the most interesting one. I think so.
Yeah.
I think so, and I'm going to be honest, Corey. I don't have a winner in this.
Yeah.
I can't decide. I cannot decide.
Vegas has San Diego by 3. That's how close it is. So in betting terms, that's a pick 'em for all practical purposes if you're gambling out there.
Oh, man. Corey, what are your thoughts, man, of the men's Final Four, bro? Like, what are your thoughts and predictions? What is going to happen on Saturday?
This is beautiful. Let me give a quick shout out to the 16th seed, Fairleigh Dickinson. Let's give a story about their great run. First of all, Fairleigh Dickinson did not win their conference. And you may say, well, how in the hell did they get into the tournament by not winning their conference? The actual winner of their conference is actually new to their said conference. And so anytime that you knew, if I'm not mistaken, you have like a 2 or 3 year waiting period before you go to the NCAA tournament. So that's how Fairleigh Dickinson even got in to begin with. So great run that they had. Salute to them.
Salute to them, definitely.
It was insane. Can I say something, man?
Yep.
I know that some people are slamming this tournament in regards to some of the results of the Final Four matchups. And all I got to say to y'all, I don't know what to tell you. Because this is the beauty of this is exactly why you and I go crazy this time of year. Because you can argue that in football, this may or may not be possible. I think they're going to go to 12 teams in football, not next season, but the season after. I do think it's a little bit different, but you do get that sometimes in football, every blue moon, right?
Yep.
But man, in basketball, let me tell you something, Big V. When it comes to basketball, the only college basketball that I watch are the Tar Heels. I'll scope out Duke. You always got to know the opposition and this, that, and the third. Right. And that's really, I don't really watch a lot of marquee matchups like I do college football. Right. But oh boy, when that first 4 kicks off on Tuesday night at 6 o'clock, Big V, life shuts down as we know, because these types of things happen. And like you said, you brought up the NIL for the ladies earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I want to bring it up on the men's end because I do think that the NIL deals are keeping some, not all, but some players in college a little bit longer because I would like to call them tweeners. They're not necessarily guaranteed to go in the first round in the NBA draft. So it's like, well, you know what? I'm getting paid via NIL to stay in college or whatever. Let's stay here a little bit longer. And so then you start to have the cohesiveness of these mid-tier, may or may not be NBA stars or whatnot. That's how you can see a team like Florida Atlantic. That's how you can see a team like San Diego State. Hell, that's how you can see a team like Miami and UConn still being here. You know, and then with the transfer portal, you do got some people who could drop in, i.e. like a Kevin Durant to a Phoenix or whatever, and kind of make an immediate impact along still with their cohesive core and still make noise. Big V, this have been one of, I don't care what nobody say, this been one of the best
yes,
March Madness tournaments I've about seen in my life. This has been also at the same time one of the most unpredictable March Madness tournaments I've ever seen in my life, and I'm here for all of it. Look, I'm all here for the David. You know, cats are saying that, well, you know, it's not really a David and Goliath story. Well, nah, it can be. It can be. If you want to argue Miami may not be a Goliath, they're still from a Power 5 school. But okay, fine. If you don't want to argue them, you can argue UConn.
You can
argue UConn. UConn has, yes, they've had some down years. But boy, when UConn, cats is acting like UConn ain't never won a championship before.
Right, come on.
Big V, I am claiming, since people say they like to see the David and Goliath, well, damn it, you got it. Okay, if UConn get past Miami, come on. You trying to tell me that San Diego State and Florida Atlantic would not be considered a David?
A Goliath.
Come on,
man. A David, pardon
me. I cannot name the conferences that San Diego State on Florida Atlantic is in right now. And I got the internet in front of me right now. We don't have the time left for me to Google real quick because it doesn't matter. I can say it and then you'll forget it 5 minutes from now. So it doesn't matter, right? You know, this March Madness is freaking awesome. It's great. I cannot wait. Far as predictions, man. Oh gosh, that FAU and San Diego State is a pick of Big V.
I'm telling you.
But I'm telling you. You know what? I'm gonna jump out there, Big V.
Oh, you got?
I'm gonna jump out there. FAU's going to the championship game. They going to the championship game on a last-second buzzer beater in overtime. They going to the championship game because Big V. Every time I look at this team, Big V, I'm like, oh, they're going to lose. Hasn't happened yet. Oh, but then they play again, Big V. Yep, nah, they're going to lose. Hasn't happened yet. And you know, I just keep going back and forth. I'm looking at their roster right now. And I don't really see anybody name-wise that's sexy that stands out.
Nah.
And I'm going off of sheer ignorance, Big V. I've been saying these guys ain't going to make it. So now what I'm going to do is say that they're going to make it and watch they're not going to make it. Then after I say that. Far as Miami and UConn, man, ooh, that's going to be a tough one. I know Cat's got UConn coming out or whatever, man. It would not surprise me if Miami coming out. It really wouldn't. I'm going straight underdogs. I got FAU going against Miami. And you know what, Big V? I'm going to hit you with something else.
What's up?
I got FAU winning the whole damn thing. The whole damn thing, Big V. And look, if you're looking for logic, let me explain something to you real quick. I don't have any. I'm going off my gut, okay? Because I know nothing about sports. FAU, hell, I was about to say FIU. I just hope but you got FDU, FIUs, and FAU, Florida Atlantic, the 2023 NCAA Division I men's basketball champs.
Wow.
Now, if that happened, you're going to see me acting the daggone fool.
Hey, man, you know, we right sometime on this podcast, but a lot of times we wrong. But, hey, man, you know what? That would be beautiful if that happened. That would be great, bro.
It would be.
That would be great. You know what? That makes so much sense for that to happen, given everything that has happened this tournament. I mean, bro, we have been talking about this tournament since the Howard game. You know what I'm saying? That Howard game was insane.
Yes.
That game was insane. Shout out to the MEAC, man. That game was, bro.
Yes.
Bro, every game, that's the beauty about this year. every game on every level. I don't care D1, MEAC, I don't care
it's all there.
Power School, WAC, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Big Ten. It
The
has been,
NEC.
oh my bro, I'm talking about everything has been phenomenal this year. I don't know what has happened. I don't know what's been in the water.
I like it. I don't care what nobody say. I like it.
This has been. I told you. I text you. I said, bro, this may have been my favorite March Madness.
Yeah,
like
it got everything you want, Big V.
It got everything.
Overtimes, buzzer beaters, Cinderellas, big dogs. They all here.
Everything except Carolina.
Everything except for that.
You know what I mean? Yep. Bro, we're gonna save our last topic for next time. Like, cause I gotta really jump into that.
You gotta give it the time it deserves respect.
I gotta jump into that. You know what I mean? But ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of our show. I appreciate everybody that be tuning in. Thank y'all so much. Keep tuning in. How you be tuning in? Instagram, YouTube Shorts, Facebook. However you watching us, just keep watching us, man. We appreciate that, man. You know what I mean? We're going to keep doing what we're doing. Corey, you know I'm be hitting you up tomorrow night during this women's Final Four. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, and this pod definitely will be out tomorrow. You know what I mean? On Friday. I got to drop this before the Final Four. I got to. You know what I mean? We got to get this footage out there. Got to get these predictions out there. This good old sports talk early in the morning. You know what I mean? It'll be up. But I'm gonna be hitting you up tomorrow and Saturday. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy for me? Saturday is I got a full plate. Mom's coming up. Saturday. Tournament popping.
Yeah.
And it's WrestleMania weekend. Hey! To the WWE. I will be tapped in on Saturday and Sunday. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Real quick. Is this the Saturday that Roman Reigns go? I'm sorry, is this the Sunday that Roman Reigns go down? I know it's a 2-night event. Is Roman Reigns gonna get done? That's all I need to know.
Let me tell you something. I've been waiting for Roman Reigns to lose so badly. It ain't even funny. Bro, I hope this is the year. I hope this is the WrestleMania he loses it. I hate Roman Reigns. I want to be clear on that. I hate Roman Reigns. I hate the Uso twins. I hate everyone. I hate the whole table. I hate everybody at the table. Everybody at the table. I hate everybody at the table. No. I hope he loses. I hope he loses badly too. You know what I mean? No.
I acknowledge you, my tribal chief. We're gonna keep that thing rolling, man. We're gonna keep it rolling, man. And salute to Paul Wiseman, my guy. That's my guy right there. You know what I'm saying? And my man Solo.
Oh my goodness, man. We up out of here, man. Corey, I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow night, man.
All right, brother.
Next time, y'all know what to do, man.
Hey.
Peace, man.